let's see, what did you do last time? Okay, last time we started on you guys still being in the Exon Woods with the, you recovering from your father Tavia, clearing out the cottage, and then deciding on your next steps. You figured that you probably should deal with the remaining members of Graveclaw, the Coven of Hags that are apparently behind this poisoning plot. And you set your sights on Sallow Shore, a coastal town relatively near to where you found yourselves in the woods, and made that your next destination after a long but undisturbed, or mostly undisturbed journey through the forest. You find yourself on the coastline and in the town of Sallow Shore. Yes, so a town mostly dominated by the undead, with a hag not living within it, but in the submerged area of town. Sani, Bride of the Sea, she's called. And you've done some asking around, figured out she has some sort of ongoing professional relationship with many of the people in town, and you have also found out that there's a couple of influential people that she specifically has had dealings with or has connections with, and you thought you might want to investigate. And I think we ended last session on you guys deciding on. Well, we're starting at like the beginning of the night, basically. Dusk, where you wanted to go to.
I think we're gonna go to like the mayor first, or not the mayor, the Bloodlord or whatever, right?
The Bloodlord, yes. Tobias Heinrich.
Yeah, that's what we mentioned next day. Yeah, the next whenever.
Yeah, I think we decided to like best talk to Bloodlord first about everybody, right? And get there.
What else we have now of this? Tobias Heinrich, he's tax collector, and Monster Dead 5 and hates Sunny. Okay, that's pretty good first stuff.
How's the living population within this town? Is there any?
There's definitely a living population. It's about an 80-20 split. Mostly a few of the water residents. You see a lot of lizard folk that have not gone on that. And there's a small percentage of just regular humans.
Alrighty.
Do you guys want to do anything beforehand, or you want to start heading straight there?
I think we did most things last time, right?
Head when my shiny new call. Practicing swimming every morning, Well, I wait for what's it called? Crow to get enough sleep, I got that extra few hours a day I can kill learning how to swim.
Hey, give me another leg check. See how you fare.
No problemo. Ooh, it's not even, it's actually +1, not -1, because the technology isn't applied. So
yeah, you don't make a fool out of yourself in the early morning. It's very stable,
How much do you actually need
to start doing laps around?
What's the DC of normal swimming?
The normal DC is quite easy. I think it's DC 5 in normal waters.
It even says in most calm water you just succeed without checking. It actually says. But I think that's more like out of combat. But in combat I think like still water. No, but this isn't still water. I think it's like minimum DC 10 because it's like sample swim tasks DC by like I don't know, simple DCs. But
right.
Either way,
you start doing laps near the piers. You see various fishing boats still gather around.
Oh, Trevor, was I able to buy bullets in the town just fine?
Okay, give me a. You did a really efficient gather information last time. Can you give me one more diplomacy check?
Yeah, because normally that's the thing that I'm right. I'm able to buy bullets in places.
Yeah. This is a little bit of a smaller town, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
It's a poor town,
It's totally fine. Yeah, you find on one of the ships is like some representatives of what is it called? That island that's east of east of Gap. That is
east of Gap. Yeah.
That is like very technologically advanced as well.
Okay, I realized we probably actually need to do something about your gun underwater, right?
Oh yeah, get fucked.
Yeah.
Yes.
You just blank stare.
Yes. Also, throwing weapons don't work underwater either.
I think
Um,
piercing ones have like their arrangement half, but they can't work or something.
Yalmarai, is that the one you're looking
Yeah,
for?
Yalmaro, yeah.
Here
That's,
we go. Level 9 item. Oh, only 600 gold.
what is that?
Water-
Like, is that a
underwater
rune of nature?
firing mechanism.
Okay. It's level 19? Wow.
Yeah,
This
600
game
gold.
has schemes, like, the campaign has schemes, like, can't be really hard, but I feel like...
I mean,
Was
it's
it
also
nine?
weapons don't
It
work
was
underwater,
9,
I
right?
guess.
Not
Like, it'd be
19.
the same if somebody was, like, expert in, like, a bludgeoning hammer or, like,
Yeah,
choose
it's
hammers
the
as their focus group. They would also be
yeah,
fucked
it's
up.
the best.
You
Suppose
can
that is true.
use,
Is there any ways to can fly in? What level spells flying? Fly?
Oh, that's pretty fucking high level, I think.
For fly, I think it's
Okay.
4th level.
Okay, so
I
like
think, like,
one
Earth
level too
Wand.
low.
I mean, sure, and then, yeah. But then... Yeah, I mean, we could technically have it at, like, next level. But then also, like, I don't know, a wonderful level spell. But yeah, just thought, maybe you need to consider the gun part when you talk about
Yeah.
buying bullets in the port town.
Yeah, well, maybe he still wants supports, but
Sure, yeah, of course. Maybe
can
that's why
you
it's in bullets for
retrain
sale.
which
People are like,
which weapon is your regular or
Yeah.
whatever you say? Does that take a level or does it like just take time?
let's see how those implements written.
Because then you could just use a star knife, right?
Ah,
Even though throwing weapons are not really effective either. Actually, all range weapons just automatically fail, I think.
no, I think they have half their range included that piercing. And I
Oh
think
yeah, if
it's
they're
level
pierced,
one.
yeah, it's like bludgeoning range or something that automatically fail, and then there's
Yeah, bludgeoning for sure.
a minus for slashing and bludgeoning melee weapons.
Actually, say changing the implement.
If you acquire a new object of the same general type, you can switch your implement to a new object by spending 1 day of downtime with a new item.
Okay.
So I guess it's a day of downtime if it's like a new object of the same type. So I guess like a weapon is like still it's a weapon implement type, but it's different kind of weapon, so it takes you a day to like kind of learn it.
Yeah, okay. Does returning work underwater?
Yeah.
There's no reason why it doesn't.
It's great. I get to learn all about water combat for my campaign.
All right, so
I already knew about this underwater firing mechanism.
yeah, just so the island is Jalmarai. They're basically this Voldrani colony or like a nation. So Voldrani are like these dark-skinned humans that were occupied by Nex for a long time. So that's where they get like these magical and technological advancements from. And but they're now like independent. So most like a lot of the laws don't really apply to them.
Nice. Good old trade nation.
Right. All right.
Yeah, star knives are piercing, even ranged. So star knives would have half range, but otherwise would work perfectly fine.
Spells aren't affected, right, Jacko? It's like magic shit. Like it's not like the range of my fucking telekinetic projectiles.
I think there's something about fire. You can't cast fire spells, but other than that,
Okay, whatever.
yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking
And
magic
obviously,
symbols generally.
if you're using vocal spells on the water, you automatically lose your breath if you're holding your breath.
God, that actually this is
And then you go unconscious.
Psychics is it nothing as verbal trait. That's
Yeah, so that's
pretty huge actually.
that's a pretty good adaptation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So you head over towards the High Ridge Estate after brief asking around, getting pointed towards the right building. You find it is one of the buildings atop the cliff that overlook both the direct cliff towards the sea and the fish markets. It is like one of the larger sandstone buildings, kind of like giving this exotic Arabian vibe. Yeah, and you approach the door.
Krog knocks on the door.
Yeah, I
with
just kind of. I think I just
it's
stand
like-
behind Poe ominously.
KK with his cane. It's like top.
Okay. Yeah, this black door lined with red, almost like to it's almost like drops of blood that have dripped down on the sides. And yeah, after a few moments, the door opens and you find a severe woman looking at you, dressed in a black coat, trousers, also embroidered with red. Let me give you a picture. Oh wait, let me just do this real quick. So go to the art gallery itself. And then...
Actually, sorry, I didn't realize you have an air repeater, right? I don't see that you use this black powder. It technically does.
Oh. Interesting.
So it
Well,
uses
it's
it in a pressurized air instead of black powder to pull small metal.
Yeah, but
balls.
it wouldn't be able to get air into it again.
Alright, yeah, I don't want to figure that out. I can argue that.
Because like the way an air
No.
gun works, like unless it has a
But let's play some
has a
genre
tube
music.
in it. Because otherwise, air guns, like when you reload, it
Wait, sorry, Jack. Pull up
Takes
the guy
in
again. I
air.
wanna see him again.
that's how air guns work.
Sorry?
I want to see the guy again. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I
I
was
see the
still
guy,
pulling
yeah.
them up. Yeah. No, it was a woman.
We have them in
He's-
our
Yeah, let me see here. So, here we go.
Whoa, she's got the red glowy stuff around her right now?
No, not right now. She does have, the other entire, like the black armor, the red cape, the
I like
easy.
the shadow ghost sword as well.
Are there like
Nice.
is she she looks like either a vampire or like is she a vampire like based on her eyes and whatnot?
You can definitely tell that she has some vampirism. If you want to get specific with it, you should like try
Yeah,
and.
and Tobias was a
recall.
vampire, right? Tobias.
You know that the Tobias is a vampire indeed.
Okay. Then that's enough for Crow. No.
Okay, I'll do a
Greetings.
those.
Good evening. How can I help you?
I am Crow, and these are my accomplices. We are here to. Yeah, give me a second. I'll. My girlfriend's knocking my door.
Here to do what?
Yeah.
No.
Too late.
Turn the scam and everything. I wonder how long it's gonna be.
I'll be quick. It'll be quick.
It's not that long. It's like
Oh,
half a minute or something. I'm still
Not
here,
that
but
long,
yeah. No, go ahead. Take your time. But I'll say if you really want to retrain, get trained in swimming, athletics, you can have like 4 days instead of a normal week.
Ooh.
All right. Yeah.
I would like to do the same. Thank you.
You're not trained in athletics?
Wait.
You must be
No.
trained.
Sure.
But I want to be an underwater marauder in some fucking rapid mantle.
Ah,
Oh,
okay.
you want to be trained
I
in
chose like the opposite thing that would be good for this level. Like for this when we leveled up, I took rapid mantle, but it's like
Also, if you both want to do it, yeah, you can help each other out a little bit. It'll be 3 days.
I'm not trying to learn. I'm not going as far as hardcore as that, but I will. I'll still try.
Okay,
to
I
learn
might
as
also
much as
retrain to athletics. But
We're all like, we have a swimming log. Let's go.
Crow also has never
It's a
learned
beach episode, boy.
beach episode. Okay. Now since that's what we are currently doing, I might as well do it as well.
I mean, I wasn't gonna actually like delay if we were like we're doing stuff today as well. Just like if we are in the town for this long, I will be doing it in the background, sort of thing. But if it's like this is like a time pressure, or they say there's another way to do it, then of course I'm not gonna just wait around.
Yeah. Let's see how this goes. Like, what we need to do.
Let's have the conversation.
Yeah,
We
so
are
she says,
here.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we are here to request a meeting with the Blood Lord to discuss a matter that would, and I'm sure that would interest him very highly. It also concerns the Geb, the whole region.
Well, you have found the right address. This is the estate of Master Highridge. What is this matter? Elaborate.
Crow ponders one moment. We would wish to discuss the details with Lord Platon himself, but we are here to handle an individual who is dangerous to the whole of Gap. We have already taken care of one of the accomplices. We intend to take care of all of them.
Why have you come here?
Because we are working for another. We are, I guess, working for another plot lord. It makes more sense to be cautious and talk to the local one when we come here.
So you're saying this individual is in Salashore?
We are certain that this individual is in San Francisco, yes.
Can you give me a diplomacy check?
Easy. Audition just kind of leans back against the wall. No problemo. Let Crow do his thing. Only a
Natural
24.
Only a 24.
Only 24, it's so bad.
You can see while she's asking these questions, she is also studying you, your how you're dressed, and how you're phrasing this. She thinks for a moment and then says, yes, would you please come this way? You can wait in the garden while I see if the Master Irish can see you. I'm sure he won't be long.
Very well.
Okay, yeah, she opens the door. She was kind of guarded in a way, but opens the door fully now. She leads you through the ground floor of this large house. You can see grim furnishings, like a entire wall is tapestried with depicting Zonkathon. You see in the hallway is a bone chandelier, like the prized piece, bearing like 6 severed hands. You see on the ground a carpet made from tiny interlaced bones. The Gothic aesthetic is definitely
Sounds so
ineffective.
The fuck?
Yeah, it's you shouldn't go barefoot
The
here.
substance.
And then you reach a stout door made of black wood, and she opens it up to reveal almost like a enclosure, what do you call that when it's like inside but it's like open sky, kind of like a
Courtyard?
buildings are around it, like a courtyard. Yeah, so kind of like a courtyard, exactly. And inside the courtyard is a very green, like botanical garden. You see the garden's bloomage with large flowering plants in iron pots. And you see in the shade are like various sitting benches. In the middle is a fountain, like a green marble fountain of a statue. And you see the woman say, I'm Lixel, by the way. Please wait here. And see, she ushers you in and then shuts the door behind you.
Okay. Yeah, Austin takes like a seat on one of the benches.
Okay. You can see as you ask to wait in this garden, you see the statue is actually made out of clay of a succubus, and it's burbling like the instead of water, it's blood.
Classic.
And
It's got a really damaged mechanism though. You don't want to get blood stuck in it.
okay, also you're sitting, Crow, you're standing. Mai, you doing anything in particular?
Nah, Mai is just going to stand underneath. She just stands
Okay. Yeah, stand near the door.
behind Ostium.
So you wait for several minutes actually. Like it's a quiet night.
What?
You do hear some night owls in the sky far above, but other than that, there's nothing. Until you see on the opposite side, like on the second level of the estates, a shutter fly open, and from the darkness of the room, you see the window frame get gripped by a single pale hand, and you hear a voice saying, "Now we shall see if you can be of use to me." And suddenly,
The fuck?
the statue of the succubus starts moving.
No.
And I'll put you on a map.
We were chilling, my man. Everybody wants to test you. Every guy you meet in a
Angry
fancy building,
Bloodlord!
everyone just wants to be.
Crow just like sighs like, oh, what is up with all these vampire
Waste
bloodlords?
of time.
Indeed.
Alright, so let me activate the map. You don't have any tokens yet, but give me a second.
I think 10 pace allows me to throw my weapons. That's good.
Do not own a token with vision on this
You
page.
just warned us. You just warned us.
So I'll see like right here or whatever.
Oh, it's a...
Yeah.
There better be a
Spot
bench. Oh, that's the bench. Okay.
I was behind it. So I couldn't be-
Yeah, he was behind me. So, no, wait, I was on the bench.
Oh.
Right? I was like sitting.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a bench right there. Yeah, exactly.
Crow would be,
You're
I
like the
guess-
guardian. Just
Where's the like? Crow, I guess Crow would be standing like somewhere like here.
Yeah.
Which direction did we come from? Did we come from left?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the door you came from.
Yeah, Crow would be standing like here. That makes sense.
Out of interest, where was the window opening from? I'm gonna definitely
on this
fire that.
side,
Fuck
right
this
here.
guy up. No, okay, cool.
Yes, and you can see the clay statue of the succubus in the middle, and this pool on the fountain of blood, and it start moving, and I'll reveal them as you roll initiative.
Waste of our time. Oof, oof. No, what?
Okay.
Watch him to beat us all anyway.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be 30. Like always. No matter what we do, we always lose initiative.
You're first select.
Amazing. Okay, my...
Oh wait, let me actually
Why
check
is
something.
Why is the music that hag nailed?
Yeah, wait, what?
Isn't she know Mai's comment?
Yeah, the hag nailed is still going on, apparently.
Oh, weird. I'm telling you, it's fucking high.
Oh no, the music. Yeah. God damn it. So that definitely shouldn't be playing. They should have stopped. Okay, so
Yeah, I think it's like if you ever have anything like open when you enter combat, it like assumes everything is like.
Oh, this was audio for the window opening.
Oh, beautiful. Love that. Oh shit, there it is. Oh, it's gone again. Oh, there it is.
Oh,
look
yeah,
at
so
that
that's a macro. Yeah.
Fancy, look at it for fancy. You better play it all at the same time, Jack.
Yeah,
My-
I didn't actually have the
um,
open. Oops.
Draws her sword with both hands. Then blocks the controls.
Oh, there we go.
Goes over here. And then she casts shield.
What?
A shield on
I
herself,
can cast
nutty?
a spell. That Austrian watches frowns.
Yeah.
This isn't a
How does
practice.
how does your casting shield on yourself look like?
It's only vocal, right?
Yeah.
So I guess she lets out like yes, add the shield effect. So this is what I want to add, not the. She like lets out what sounds like a long sigh as some black mist appear.
Ooh, nice.
Black and reddish mist appears from her maw and like surrounds her on the front.
Very cool. Have a hero point.
Nice.
Yes. So you walk up and defend yourself with magic as this statue finishes like crumbling a little bit. Like you can see some of the stone fall away as it's now this light succubus statue goes into like surprising speed.
So it's still a statue, right? Yeah, yeah. Okay.
It's
looks
still
like
made out of like the clay material exactly, but
Sure. Okay.
it rips out of some of its surrounding stone and rushes up. Still a neutral expression on her face. Let's see, it rushes up like that. Then tries to with a heavy stone fist the claws come raking for you, Mai.
Alrighty.
Let's see. Da-da-da.
Critical miss.
Yes, but you know she doesn't like she rakes across this black and red magic just harmlessly protecting you. Oh yeah, I should reveal them on the initiative. Crow, it is your turn.
Crow.
Terracotta
Soldier.
Crow is going to open as a first action
Yes,
turn.
because
He's
it's
going to
crazy.
use 10 paces. That's supposed to, which
10
allows him to
paces,
step
oh.
up to 10 feet.
Oh, so this really should happen like right at the first thing, right? Yeah.
Well, no.
Yeah,
Uh,
as you roll.
Any
step-
bonus, as
the
your
step
first action,
happens. Yeah,
you can
yeah.
get.
But you
Ah,
still need
okay,
to
so the-
use this when you roll initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah, you still
Sure.
get
Yeah,
it.
sure.
Because you always use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always
Okay.
use
And the bonus was already there. Okay, perfect.
Crow. Then he also uses staff to step here.
Mm-hmm.
I guess now then he's gonna exploit vulnerability on this creature.
Gotcha. Ah, I have to actually look it up.
DC by level, classic.
I think that should be it. So I think like
You don't know
based
it's
on what I
level.
remember from Abomination Woods.
Yeah, we don't know its level, though, right?
That is a
Oh, that's
fail.
true. We don't know its level. Yeah.
That
It's
is
definitely a
not enough.
successful. It's not enough. Ooh.
Okay, then in that case he gets his classic special antithesis. So Crow just takes out what's the tool that
Chisel?
yeah,
Hammer.
chisel, exactly. He takes a chisel and like quickly ties it up into his gun. Like,
Oh, I was gonna say
into
like
his
an
gun.
abstinence string or
Gun.
something for the succubus, for sure. Chisel,
Focus on the statue part of it. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's cool. I have a hero point as well, Crow. It's gonna be a shorter session, so let's give them out.
Okay.
Yeah.
and
Okay. So you're not
then
exactly sure what it is. Yeah. Some sort of like animated statue. It seems like.
Yeah.
All statues say chisels, though. So
Crow doesn't think it's possibly. He's gonna still do a pistol roll just in case it does anything.
Okay.
Do it. Oh, no, that's not.
I don't think it does anything.
It doesn't seem to notice.
It's also, I think Crow gets flat-footed from that.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah, it's like a feint, right? Range feint. That happens all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, I think crit fail is you get flat-footed against it. But I think it only works if Feint would have already worked on the mode imagine, because otherwise take
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, they can't use the opening that you created because they don't care.
Yeah. What's if something's a mental effect and you could fail it? Does it do anything if they're immune to mental?
Yeah.
I don't know. Weird. I'm sure it won't attack you anyway.
But technically, because all the melee instances of melee are changed to range, technically Crow is invulnerable from their ranged attacks instead of melee, if you want to be technical about it. Anyway, he's gonna
Oh, yeah,
fire
I
this
wasn't-
one.
That works for you.
Oh yeah, he should have
Doesn't.
got out, because that's what he drew as part of one action, and then he fires.
Oh, you actually said not could fail your flat foot against melee and ranged. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, okay, cool. Then, that's...
Yeah, you got the draw for free. Yeah.
Yeah,
Confirm?
probably, yeah.
Oh, slap.
24 hits. Oh yeah,
Yes,
it's like a construct. They don't have.
And then damage.
Strikes into
Oh.
it.
Roll. But there's that for the possible for implement. Wait, that wait, doesn't that? Oh, I don't have exploit vulnerability tacked on. It should have another plus. Let's see, one shot bonus with exploit vulnerability.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Heal! No, wrong button.
good.
But extra
Gotta back
damage
into
should be +9 and not +4.
So it should be 11
Okay,
in
so-
total. Not...
11
Okay, 11
total.
in total.
Gotcha. Yeah, this, as you know, the bullet strikes into the shoulder. There's pieces falling off. It seems to be affected.
We took
No.
off the what's it called, right? The HP thing. I don't see anything when I hover.
Jacko said that he was gonna fix it. I think that's what he has said that he fixed
Oh
it.
yeah, it doesn't work on my end either. All the mods are fucking up.
Fix,
Okay, anything else on
maybe?
your turn, Crew?
That is
Oh,
3
is it
actions.
Okay,
That is 3 actions.
Ostion, before you can act,
What the fuck?
Let me double check. Da-da-da. Okay.
Another
You suddenly
fight.
hear movement coming from the brushes behind you.
Behind me.
Mhm.
Peter was sold. Amazing.
As some of the vegetation starts
Oh,
moving very slowly. So let's see. Okay, yeah, and then lashing out is from low to the ground is this vine trying to take wrap around one of your legs.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's see. Oh, yeah, let's target you instead of mine.
Ooh.
Oh, but also the tank now. Yeah.
Oh god. What's your AC, man? What the fuck?
24 now, suckers.
Holy shit. Alright, tries once more.
No,
You
come
were
on.
same AC as a crow, actually.
Yeah.
Alright,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
you
you-
see two vines from either side whip
I went up
about.
5
and
AC in a level.
you just like instinctively like
How
dodge
did
out
you
of the
go
way on
up
this
5
bunch.
AC in a level?
Yeah,
With
dodge it.
armor.
I don't even dodge away, Jacko. I just let it hit my armor and like embrace it hitting my armor, you know? Just like look down
The
at it. So I can
struggle.
use
How did you get so much AC in a level? All the
I got armor proficiency.
Oh,
And I used to have fucking no dex and be unarmored. So it used to be pretty
oh,
bad.
yeah.
Okay.
And it's your
This
turn.
fucking vine. Okay. I still am not enjoying it being right there next to me. Do I want to cast a spell? I do like casting spells.
It is a favorite, actually, the question, yes.
It's pretty important that I cast spells sometimes. Yeah, I don't want to mess around here too much. It's a vine behind me.
Reach.
Sorry. I had it all planned out and then this thing appeared and now I'm confused about what I want to do.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Uh,
too far away from me as well to attack.
Oh, you can, oh yeah, you're 20 feet from it.
20 feet.
I
Yeah,
am
because,
going
like,
to-
Could have been more for you.
I could go here. actually.
I'm
Oh,
going
you
to
can go
cast,
there,
I'm
yeah.
going to cast a little bit of
Actually, we can walk with the
heroism on myself.
Okay.
So, don't want to mess around with these things at all. Yeah.
Oh, you went up a rank.
Up a rank? What's that?
Yes, it just made like the symbol that came up was like a.
Okay. Yeah, I will, kind of, pull the cloak around me and try to, go into my old life, so to say. And then I will. I want to get a little bit away from this vine. I'm going to then just stride over to here.
Gotcha.
So, yeah,
Okay.
that's my turn.
My, can you take out the tree?
Can you take out both of them, Mai?
I can handle the statue.
It's less
you
like a
say
tree
so.
and more like a very colorful flower with like I don't know like one of those flesh-eating ones like a rat maw made out like two thick leaves that is looking to bite down or something.
I'll start by using or attempting to use. No, wait, it's too far. It's not in my range, so I'm gonna go over here. I'm going to.
Okay,
attempt
as
to-
you move away,
Okay.
the
Attack of
statue
opportunity.
tries to strike at you.
Okay, I need to remove this.
Let's see.
Oof. Everyone's missing a lucky so
Scratches
that's
my
you.
armor.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, walk up here, and I will try to intimidate this.
Okay.
Yeah, fine. It's gonna make that fucking
Organization.
spooked.
Don't roll like shit. Thank
Yay.
you.
Use the same
Well,
like
that's
dark emanations coming from the shields to gather around yourself. Very scary wolf, a fox. But this plant doesn't seem to have a mind that you can.
My
That you can
collect a
scan.
tongue and just slash at it.
Yeah, that is very effective though.
Oof.
Ooh.
18 slashing.
Yeah, as you
Right.
got through some of the vines, you can actually see that the sword is very sharp, and he doesn't. This plant doesn't like it one bit.
Oh, nice.
Yep, that's my turn.
Could we know
Alright.
rough? Like, would you say it's barely injured?
Oh fuck yeah! No, it is injured.
Okay.
Oh, it's necessary.
The soldier. On one of your turns, I'll try and fix it real quick. The soldier.
No, look at the great flanking opportunity. You don't
Okay,
know.
that provokes from Crow, so Crow is
Okay.
with his reaction to shoot at it.
Yeah, you
No,
can
it's-
see like it's the movement,
Yes,
the motion
as
starting to run.
planned.
Fill up your glasses.
Just as planned.
Just the plan.
Yeah, but she starts running for you like she just dips out of the shot.
Well, that didn't go according to plan.
And then, yeah, so as she's low, she tries to like punch you in the gut. Let's see if she is successful.
Oh,
Oof.
Oh.
That's critical.
There's a crit.
Hey, come back to my
Crow does
Crow
have
was
plus
wrong.
1 armor. Crow has plus 1 armor against it, I think.
It doesn't save you in this instance, no.
Oh, unfortunate. 'Cause Crow does have
36
to-
damage.
Oh,
How much?
36.
36.
As this claw like pierces into your gut. I can actually see.
oh no! Actually, when he succeeds, so he didn't succeed, so he doesn't actually have to.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, so so you cough up, and as a last action, on the other hand, she's holding like this shield, also made out of like the same stone, and she raises it in a defensive manner.
What it was
Seems to
playing.
have misestimated this creature's strength.
Crow, it is your turn.
Crow's turn. Okay, he knows that this.
There's
thing
no
is
regret now.
Yeah. So, Crow is going to.
They do have attack opportunity, so.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm considering how exactly I'm gonna move Crow. Okay, Crow is going to. Like, how weakened does this creature look like, by the way? After, like, the damage done so far to it?
Like it's like only your shot has damaged it so far, and it's done a crack, but it's not very injured at all. It's barely injured.
Okay. In that case, does what keywords exploit have? It would actually have its manipulate action. Okay, so it might be a provoke. In that case, Crow just takes a good old step to here.
You step away, okay. Careful of the reactions.
Then he will exploit vulnerability on it again. Hopefully this time succeeding. Thank God.
Natural 18.
That might be a great success. 21 was
Okay, yeah,
not-
once more now that it's close up, it's easier. It's definitely maybe the succubus part of it, like distracted you a little bit. But no, this is a soldier or like a statue of like the succubus soldier that is reminiscent of a golem almost. It's definitely created magically to be a guard of some kind. Usually guards of like ancient rulers. They never break down, and they always continue their task. They are weak to bludgeoning. And you also know the amount, right?
Yes.
They're weak to 10 to bludgeoning.
Okay.
Ooh.
Crow takes that 10 there. And his accountability. And then he will.
You share this knowledge, right?
Yeah, Crow will show. Ostion use bludgeoning against it.
No,
Anything-
like, focus on dodging.
It should be smashed,
Okay,
not
cool.
cut. And then.
Nice.
Yeah. He just makes sure that the. Actually, no. Well, yeah. Words are hard, he fires.
Okay.
Fire is neutral.
No export vulnerable this time, because the other thing on. Oh my god, I'm going to do a hero point reroll that. Hero point
So
Save them for
I-
the social encounter later,
I could save the social encounter later, that's true. I'll save the hero point.
Gotcha. Okay. By the way, I did fix it. Now if you reload, it should pop up again. The estimates.
Nice, good. did stop.
At least I believe I did. Okay, divine. Well, with a new target presenting itself. It tries to constrict you, mate.
Hmm? A vine trying to constrict someone?
Absolutely acceptable.
The...
Never saw this one coming.
Ooh, successfully.
It's me.
Ooh.
At least it successfully lashes out. Let's see what else I can do for 13 damage.
13,
it's
I
uninjured.
will
This-
use my reaction to...
Wait, it's uninjured.
It shouldn't be uninjured.
Yeah.
Wait, no, it shouldn't be uninjured. Wait a second.
Half my level, so that's -5. You said 13?
Yes, it would be 13.
And I will
No,
do
she definitely taken some
negative
damage. Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually gross shot earlier.
But does it?
But
say-
Yeah,
like
but on the
11
sheet it
damage.
says the damage has taken, but it still says uninjured for some reason.
Okay, weird.
Is the sheet tied to this token?
Should be yeah. Like if I double click the token,
Okay.
yeah.
Weird.
Let's see. Let me just put in the.
Yeah, maybe put it to max and reduce it. Maybe it's something like it only takes damage after you activated it again or something.
So there we
I guess
go.
I'm
And
tracking
then,
it into.
we do it like
Ooh, the
this.
vine is barely injured. Okay.
No, it's still uninjured.
Still uninjured. Okay, I don't know then. Weird. Might do so far. Turns out.
Fix no for another time. Okay, so yeah, but the vine lashes out successfully, then wraps around your waist, grabbing you.
Okay.
So give yourself the grab condition, and then with its last action, it tries to constrict. So make me a fortitude save.
Just 1 second. I'm just gonna find the grab condition. It's
Oh,
not
yeah, wait, I can
immobilized.
give you
that's
here,
not
yeah.
grabbed. And then fortitude, you say.
Exactly.
Natural 3. I think I rerolled that. Just don't roll a 1.
Oh,
There we go.
close.
Oh, close, but
That is a success.
Okay.
Okay, so you take. Three damage. Sure.
I don't take any damage because I have
Tell them the
whatever it's
resistance.
called. I have like the persistent selfishness or whatever it's called.
Ooh.
My selfish shield works on half strength throughout the remaining.
So
of the
egotistical, I
study.
like it. Alright, also.
Half your strength is free.
Oh wait, no, it's 2. Fuck, I take
Yeah.
one.
I was gonna say you got 6. Insane.
Oh.
Okay, this person's right up in my face, huh?
Yup.
Yeah, I saw them hit my very meaning. Okay, I'm gonna choose not to unleash quite yet. I've been unleashing maybe a little bit too early. I'll hold my load a little bit for now.
Alright.
So instead, I will just step back here. But I will still, however, amp a telekinetic projectile and try to fire it towards its thing. Obviously, choosing bludgeoning, I choose a nice kind of hefty bone for my collection. It's just like, almost like a lump. I don't play my music, so I'm gonna fit minutes. That's how it works. Targeting, not unleash. It's so weird not to have the unleashing about me. Oh, I hit.
Oh, what? That looked like a 20 for me.
I hit. It's
Nice,
go.
nice.
It's fixed. It's fixed. Donk.
Donk
You
indeed.
did actually hit the hack as well with that roll, I think.
Crazy.
Yeah,
for
that
this
would
much
be
bludgeoning,
just about. That would be on target.
20 bludgeoning,
Holy shit.
and it will also get pushed 5 feet away from me. So no
Alright.
coming closer to me. No stepping back into my face.
It's excellent. though. Now he's destroyed, so provokes again.
Wait, yeah,
It's
so
a
you
barely
just
injured
aim
one.
this hefty bone towards the center of mass, and you can see like in the chest,
Exactly.
yeah, so it's like caves in a little bit. The clay is starting to.
Holy shit,
to
okay,
form.
now it's showing the injury
Um,
condition, but it's only bare.
Oh,
What the
actually,
fuck?
as a reaction, she does
No,
shield
no.
block.
It's
So
okay, yeah. Yes, it
she
is,
reduces
it's
only,
physical damage. It's true. It's true.
this amount of shield to
But the shield's gonna be
minus
red,
5.
right?
Okay.
The shield's
But the
like
shield takes
destroyed immediately,
25.
right?
Yeah, shield.
Shield. It's only a standard shield. Yeah, the shield gets broken. Okay. Yeah. So
let's go.
yeah, she holds the shield up. You just smash it both through the shield into the chest. reducing the impact a little bit, but yeah, the shield is now useless.
You also look very happy, except you can't tell.
That is very that was very worth it.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh no, sorry, before your turn starts, actually, the vines around you start to move like more in a general area, not just this plant in front of you. Give me a, I think it's a dex save. Let me just double check. Courage. Yeah, give me a reflex save, please.
Is this a damaging effect?
Is it a damaging effect? No.
Okay. I have bulwark, so against damaging stuff, I have plus
Gotcha.
2 in reflex.
Okay, yeah, so as your turn starts, the vegetation around you starts to writhe, and it becomes difficult terrain, so you take a minus 10 circumstance penalty.
Got that.
But you do manage to stay out of the vine, so you're not fully grabbed.
Okay. I will use I will try to escape from the scrapple.
Okay. From the plants, yes.
Oh,
Oh my god. That's a fail, I'm guessing.
Not enough, yes.
In that case, I will simply slash at the plant. Oh, I didn't click the plant. So 20 misses, I'm guessing.
20 hits.
Oh, nice.
yeah, that's it. One sounds super high level.
It's a lot of HP though.
19.
19.
Plus the weakness of your swords. 24. Yes. Yeah, so
It's
coming
injured,
through.
and then as my last action, I will cast shield again.
Gotcha.
That would provoke technically, but
Nope, it's vocal.
oh yeah, it's vocal right over there.
Did you get out or no? Just
Nope.
curious.
I rolled a
Okay.
nat 4 on the escape.
Okay.
See?
I don't hear the hag again. Is that just the combat music this way? That's so weird.
Yeah, the combat music isn't working for some reason.
Wait, no, I moved it away from combat. Wait, it shouldn't be in a general combat.
Well, we can hack nailed now.
Yeah,
Wait.
no.
It keeps going back.
It doesn't want to go. It's like, maybe I need to delete this module, whatever the next one is.
So I'm gonna do this
Reinstall it,
for now.
maybe.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so it rushes up to you, Osion, as you.
Again?
That
Yeah.
provokes from Crow.
Okay,
So
yeah. So
Crow
as
is-
it starts running for your ally, you just
Oh.
catch it.
Convenience. That I wasn't targeting, but I'm sure that hits.
I fucking hope. Yeah.
29. That hits for sure.
And then the
Plus
weakness on
negative
top of
10,
that, so 20.
10 plus 10, so 20.
Yeah, now knowing where to aim, you just take a nice chunk of play out of it. Almost like a Terminator, doesn't stop, it doesn't get phased, and now tries to claw you with now that her other hand is free. Claws you twice also.
Okay.
Let's see. Public now because he identified it. Missing.
But now, no, I'm the real tank.
You didn't roll properly because I don't see it.
Oh,
But you can reveal it. You don't need to reveal it. It's okay.
yeah, I'll reveal it. There we go. And
Oh, let's go armor. Let's go armor. Okay.
ooh, heading for the second one. Yeah, so the shield arm comes from the side, dealing
Okay, that
12 as it scrapes against your skull.
roughly one more.
Oh, I completely forgot. I should have done
Barely a
an
scratch
extra
on it.
bonus negative damage to the plant.
Oh,
There's a living plant up here.
I forget how much damage it is, so let's see.
is that 2 or something? No.
I'm just gonna click the negative button and click my damage again, and you'll see what
Okay.
damage it
In
adds.
the meantime, Crowley's return.
Crow's turn.
1, okay. Just 1 extra.
1 damage, but you did it twice, right? I don't know if that.
No, I only hit him once after I got hit. It's
Ah,
from me shielding.
Yeah, then or reference.
Okay. Crow would know this thing is mindless, right? Or something like that? That's golems are mindless. correct?
The soldier, it's a construct. Let me double check if that's mine. I think it's mindless by nature.
Construct sounds pretty
Why
cool.
does sound songs now?
Construct
that's
are often mindless, it says, but not.
Always.
Let's see. Do you know if this thing is mindless? No, this thing has the capability to make decisions on its own.
Okay. In that case, Crow will intimidate it. He's like, takes the
Oh no, it's too far away.
The chisel?
actually no. He's like, and I can't come up with good ones. So my mind doesn't work. So I'm just gonna roll dice. That's how.
He's like, "Fuck you! I'm scary.
Fuck you! Die.
You're
It's not
dead,
effective.
sucker."
The fuck you is always the most effective, it's true.
Oh no!
Oh,
yeah.
Fuck you doesn't work though.
He's a low failure.
The
She doesn't
statue
seem
is not
to-
mindless. You can use that to your benefits. As he also
I
has a
will
pistol.
crush it.
He was a pistol thing. A pistol tool. And
Oh
also
my god, the
gets
pistol
damage.
pulled it well? Holy shit.
I'm
Yeah,
sure the
this-
hit though. The hit will
But
not
the
be an
hit,
nat one.
yeah, all of these are just side actions, you know.
Yeah.
All saving up for the
Yeah.
big nat 20.
You're trying to play mind games with the statue, it's
oh
not
my
working.
fucking god.
Oh my
Yeah, so
God, that's-
One-
you're trying to get inside of the
real-
head of this literal like automated construct, and it's you're coming up short.
The
Yeah.
crow is not used to this. This is like he's an undead hunter. He's not a statue. hunter.
Exactly. The fun time you find an undead, it's like, wait a second, fuck.
Alright, the vines. They firstly. Let's see how it's arranged on this. Okay.
Did you guys try to constrict me or did I actually hit you?
Be far away. Yeah, they just try to constrict you twice.
Just reflex.
So
then?
give me
So
two
four.
fortitude saves, please.
Oh yeah.
Way better.
Yeah, it tries to retain you in its
18,
grasp.
Oh my
and
God.
Another 18.
Holy shit. Okay, so is that a... Oh, not quite a critical success.
Oh,
So... Let's see...
I don't think I have any potential modifiers.
So... It would be 5... And 2.
Okay, I resist the first one, which is 5, and then the second is resist 2, so I don't take any damage.
easy enough.
Alright, yeah. Solid, solid. I'll see you
I'm
on.
back to having negative.
Yeah, also kind of just gives you a look, Crow. He doesn't say anything or do anything. He just kind of turns to stare at you with like the blank face before like turning his attention back to.
Does the restrict
statue.
continue the grab?
I think he used. one
Yeah,
of
so... Yeah, the first action was... like, keeping you in its
Okay,
grasp.
okay.
them. Looks like unleash. No, I'm still not gonna unleash. I'm still gonna save it. Actually, I think. Okay, yeah, just in my face. Yeah, very annoying. As his claws out, they did hit a little bit. I'll continue. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I have to knock that spell in his face. I step back a little bit, I know, I even realize he kind of looks, back at bitch, make, realize he's getting close to the wall, but not much else to do about it.
You stepped, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I step. Yeah, I amp again. Yeah, I amp again. I didn't want to get the pushback on it. Actually, no point even, because it doesn't change. No, I
The
won't.
only change is
It stops it from
Stepping, but
stepping.
it can just try up to me, it doesn't matter, I don't have any reactions. So it's the same.
yeah, it's 15 feet away from crows. It doesn't.
I know, I would just do a
Oh.
normal save no tower. I don't have that many focus points. I'll just, send another loose chunk. Not putting quite so much of my speed into it, but hopefully enough to do the work.
I mean,
Right.
still, the bludgeoning is like half the damage, right? So
Nice, nice,
Yeah,
nice.
another solid
Yeah,
hit.
Austrians. Managing for once. Okay, for another 16
Ooh.
bludgeoning.
yeah, like
Wow.
I mean, that's almost as much as last time.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
it's
so
like
as,
one
as
shit
it's like
like-
chasing after you, you just like hit it in one of the legs, and you can see like it get twisted in a manner that no statue's leg should.
I'm just gonna like look and be like, you should stop.
Doesn't
I
react.
will try to escape. 24?
Ooh, 24. Let me double check.
Probably not.
Pretty close.
Might be.
That is enough. Yes, you
Yeah,
managed to break
so
free.
I break free from the vines,
1, 2.
It's like,
and then attempt slash at it.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah.
And doing
What?
18 damage.
D12.
So like 1 or
Crazy.
something. Oh, D12.
Yes, man.
That's
Yeah.
that shield coming in, you know.
And
Oh,
then.
seriously, I missed it.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Crow
just-
takes 8 damage randomly? Okay.
You swung
Yeah.
really hard to cut the end. You know?
We reached the anime part
I
of
don't
the
think I'll
campaign.
take the -8. Instead, I'll simply shield again. I can't
Gotcha.
remove. Okay, I can't remove the. Yeah. So that's my turn.
Let's see.
We're back to Hagnailed.
God
Yeah,
damn it.
Just give up, man. Give it up.
It's like it's the
I
terracotta.
deleted
good.
it from the tracks.
What? Okay, that's
Alright.
Terracotta theme song.
It switches targets and runs over to you, Crow.
even worse.
Broken again.
Yeah.
Please. Oh.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Oh.
Go. This is the
Missing again.
Do I use
Like, what's
the...
myself?
Kathleen, I don't think it's gonna die from the one, like, even if I hit it, so... Yeah, I'm not gonna reroll that.
Yeah, you
I
aim
feel that's
low.
yeah, that's my last shot of the wave. That actually might change.
That's the last one of the bit.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Gotta make a call.
Make the call. It's a reaction. It's not a.
I'm not gonna reroll.
Not gonna be a roll. Okay, yeah. She, you aim low, expecting her to dodge again under the bullet. She instead, like with a heavy, the stone statue jumping into the air, she claws at you. Let's see if she is
No,
more
Crow does
successful.
have the +1 AC because the next attack after the
Gotcha.
successful explode vulnerability. Which is not.
Not enough. No. Or
Okay, at least
okay, only
that's
10. And then second strike.
That looks like another hit.
Ah.
Ooh, hit by 1, so even with the extra +1, it
Yeah,
meets,
it's
right?
only-
Its +1 is only for one attack anyway.
Only for the first, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh,
16.
for
So it's still
16.
up, but very
Good,
barely.
good.
Yeah, so she just rakes you across the chest. It is your turn though.
Okay, Crow. Yeah, Crow's gonna drop the weapon. Take a step here.
Oh, dropping is manipulate, right?
Dropping is dropping manipulate?
Yeah.
Yep,
It does
says
say
on
it,
the,
yeah.
on the 10.
Okay, that.
You
I mean, you would
stand
do
and
that,
then
so I'll say.
Yeah, I'm gonna step first and then like drop. 'cause
Sure,
that
that's fine.
makes more
Lay
sense.
it down gently on the bench next to you.
Yeah. And then he
Fairly piece of equipment, that, you know.
draws his star knife and then throws the star knife at it.
Oh my
Oh my god, you rolled
that's
only
What are
threes.
these natural
Holy
threes?
shit.
Holy
You
shit.
are. You're
This is
rolling
not your-
like
Yeah, this is like and in the
Gaussian
fucking
did in the
boss
hack.
fight.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Like I
Um,
start at least I landed some things on. I know it's like multiple trees in a row. What the fuck? Like 2 1s and 2 3 trees.
Pretty insane, yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely.
The vine starts to move.
I really should reroll that.
Yeah, I don't have an attack opportunity, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, it moves up there, and then tries to strike at both of you.
Oh, fuck, right. That's the thing I'm gonna do. Show you this.
So let me see. Oh, wait, this is. You haven't identified this. It's-
Nope.
Seems like a hit.
and
It hit me twice.
it hits both of you.
Okay.
Where did I go from?
So you take 16.
Oh,
Take 11.
Okay, you shield yourself. Crow, you take 10.
Crow goes to 0.
Yes, Crow, as you step away from the statue, like from behind, suddenly you hear a flick, almost like a whip, and you just get like slapped by one of these thick vines, and Crow slumps on the bench. Ossian.
Okay, so this one in front is badly injured. What I see, is that a correct?
That is correct.
assertion?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Badly
it is
injured
definitely
front.
getting fucked up. It's crumbling all around.
Crows there.
I would
I'm gonna
help,
unleash.
but
Not unleash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You unleash
Getting a
like
bit more
the
serious now.
swirling and like emanations coming from around you. This ethereal, like spectral light. You do, as you unleash, also you do hear like this in this whirlwind voices again. Still in this strange language, but now you do clearly hear like next to those words that you're unfamiliar with, the name Abraxas, Abraxas, and it's slowly morphing deeper and deeper until finally it just says
Okay.
But you try to remain focused, of course.
I tried, yeah, it's very hard to not really, what's it called? Not, react to it, but I do my best. Then I will begin with actually doing my side burst. Let's see how I direct just a passing bit of violent energy at
some
let's see how
bludgeoning
low
damage.
they are against the succubus soldier in front of me. So it's a basic reflex save.
Basic reflex, which I'm just clicking like this. Doesn't work, of course. Reflex. Public. Ooh, that is a crit success, right?
Well, I don't even see it.
Oh,
Just
it
reroll.
is 33.
Yeah, I think that's good success. What's my DC? I think it's 22. Yeah, 22. Oh man.
Rip.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
natural
so-
19. Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so yeah. Someone sort of frowns, very annoyed. So instead I really don't want to do that. And the thing in the back of the native, okay, I will amp my last no no not my last focus. My second focus going to amp a telekinetic rend. So it does bludgeoning and slashing damage. So fuck you in the back and fuck you in the front.
Alright.
We have some bursts overlapping, boom boom boom, and it is now a 4th save. Surely they can't concede on both saves against me in one turn, right?
Okay, let me double check.
Actually, that's a very good save for the terracotta.
Yeah, I still think that should be a bad one though. That doesn't seem that bad.
It's
I mean, it's
a
plus 70 to
22.
hit. Yeah.
Okay, that is a success. So
Normal
it takes
save.
half.
Normal success.
Okay, and
then
the
the pump.
fine. Ooh, also not bad. Oh, I rolled
Yeah,
above,
Russian
of
Blind
course, but
also
yeah.
has.
Okay, so they both
Also
succeed.
bad.
You both take half.
But they
Or-
both proc the weakness, so
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's a pretty good damage roll. So they both take
Ooh.
11. So
11 plus weakness.
yeah, they both take 11, and then both we can skip. Actually, yeah.
Bam. Okay, yeah, the statue gets ripped
Jesus.
apart, but not quite
Ripped apart,
dead.
but not
But
quite.
the divine shade just stared at both halves of this plant like away from each other, and it just like flies harmlessly into the garden.
Nice. Then I end my turn.
Hey,
There, down.
see my turn for. I had that. Oh, I thought Crow
Have
had this,
Crow.
and fucking runs over here. And you said bludgeoning damage, so my let's go one grip of the bastard sword.
Maybe you want to let go before you run up.
Yeah. I let go.
Yeah,
and
while
then
you're
I-
running, sure, yeah.
Yeah. And then I will give this statue a bit of a smash. Apparently I miss.
Welcome to the tree club.
Yeah.
We only roll threes here against the statue.
I'll give it another smash.
Oh,
Another miss.
God.
Because I roll.
Yeah, Elfion's like confused, like my luck has affected you.
It seems so.
You do a run up, but this statue does like this kung fu move, like she knocks away your fist as she tries to rend you. Let's see if they're more successful. Missing.
Yeah. Thing by
Well,
one.
actually, their skilled intimidation. Yeah, so they can't speak, so they take a -4 to this, but they try to, to frighten you, to have you back down a little bit.
Just be with their skill,
So-
but they don't have anything to
Yeah.
boost
So-
them, like anything to do like an infinite flare.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh
god.
my
Don't
god!
read
Well, it's,
that.
it's not a hit. It's not a hit. So,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
so yeah,
And
so
Titan 2?
yeah, so this sequence of events, frightens you a little, frightened too, as you're reeling for the second strike. Okay, but yeah, you managed to regain
But she joins the
enough
tree club.
to defend yourself. Bro, make me death save for recovery.
That's the recovery check is the bottom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, wilds not roll these.
Ah, easy.
Easy.
Oh wow,
Stabilize? No one ever stabilizes.
yeah, you stable. Yeah, right. Nobody ever makes a check. That's crazy.
And you're
so-
unconscious, so your fear stuff doesn't work.
I don't even
Yeah.
bother trying to cast such a spell. I'll just flick my head and like
I
kind of
think-
over bit and like send a bit of.
Oh, he doesn't have his
fire.
cane in hand, so it wouldn't work because.
Try to crit succeed again, Jacko. I dare you.
Right. So it was a reflex. Yeah, okay.
Good
Ooh,
try.
not
sucker.
normal.
It's quite.
Takes half of this. It takes 4 bludgeoning.
So 14 in total.
14 total, still standing.
Oh,
Mother-
but the near death is so red.
It's so
Making
rad.
me use. I mean, I say it's
You should
but
just-
making me use a cantrip for you.
And the air come crashing down. You can see like the horns start splintering, and like one of them tears off of the statue.
Oh, which
But it's-
cantrip you go for?
Yeah, I kind of just like look down, but almost sort of keeps doing these things. I mean, look down. It's like the same part of me. Just stare at it. I guess like almost I do this as part of casting the cantrip, which I will just cast again. Rending the space between it. Do I want to amp it? Yeah, I might well. Why not? I only have. I have
Can you
one focus point left.
refocus all your focus points?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
That takes a pretty
Psychics
special.
are.
Yeah, so again, I just like, just continue. I mean, I basically did it last time, right? So probably more like kind of semantically, like I just keep the magic going and it keep swirling and bludgeoning at it. And give me another
Roll
4
into it.
saves.
So
So
full
for that.
save. It would have to be crit
75%.
success.
Okay.
Oh my
Ooh.
god, it meets the crit
Oh.
success. Holy
Yeah.
Meets the crit
shit.
success. Okay, so she
Oh my fucking god!
she
what
rolls
is
out of the
this
way of
thing?
this whirlwind.
It definitely was better to do that than attack, though. So at least-
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
definitely.
but then at the end of my turn, yeah, I kind of stumbled a bit as it took a lot of my energy to do this.
Mai will attempt to intimidate back.
Ooh.
Alright.
Oh,
The tree!
Oh my tree glove! This thing
Holy
is
shit.
just everything is rose fucking trees.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that's
not
It
a
wasn't
tree,
over.
but-
Maybe it wasn't over.
Another tree.
Is it gonna take us out? Let's hope not.
You're trying to punch it, but this stone is still quite thick.
Fuck is
As
up
the
with this
stone starts
fucking
smashing into
statue?
you.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's on 3 HP by the way.
No,
Yeah.
Um,
I figured as
let me
much.
see.
I'd imagine something like that.
What else can I do? It tries to, I don't know, trip you. Yeah. Like the stone tail from behind whips around, tries to trip you. Rolls
I
athletics.
should have just dazed it.
Did you reduce Trident by 1, by the way?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, thank god. Oh, good.
Oh
Oh, my
my
god.
Ooh.
That's
Thank
not
God it
Is
bad.
it a
did.
crit
Normal
success
hit.
against you? Normal? Okay.
Nope.
So yeah,
Wait,
so you
no,
do
it's
fall
DC.
down.
It's reflex DC.
It's reflex. Okay, then critical. Yeah.
Okay, so you take an extra d6 as it's a heavy crash. You didn't expect the statue to do this, of course. 5.
I'll reduce it to 0.
Okay, so as you see the ground coming towards you, just
Run.
the black energy protects you. Cool.
Yeah.
And then from
And I go.
yeah, stares into your back.
That's prone.
So that's -4. Oh my
Oh
god!
my god, holy shit.
This statue is fucking
What
dank.
is this statue?
Oh my
Alright.
God.
Fine.
Okay, you sank up
Okay, only 20.
Oh, thank god.
Okay,
At
minus.
least always
4
roll
on
slow
that,
on
so
damage. Like,
16.
it hasn't rolled
Wait,
high
no, minus
damage
2 on that, so 18.
other than the first crit.
And then critical.
And a
miss,
Okay, okay.
Oh,
Crollo, you're
Bro, you're
stabilized.
unconscious.
yeah,
Awesome.
so
Osteon.
Stumbling.
Yeah, stumbling. Hard for me to control my mind, really.
He's past the check.
I step forward and try to punch it. Flanking with
It is
my. I take
flat-footed.
my advantage. Also, helping my a bit. I also want to. I'm trying to get his attention a little bit, and I'm kind of
Have a hero point, also.
out of it. Oh, thank you. Yeah. So I will punch. Strength.
I've got my crow with fucking nasty on hands. No.
Oh, a natural one. You know what? I'll use my hero point on this. I'll use my hero point.
Alright, you step
No,
up
no.
into the danger.
My goes next. No, I won't use my hero point.
Okay, it's not an embarrassing miss at least.
It's pretty embarrassing. Yeah, I guess I just try to punch it again. I have one action.
Oh, so you have to, yeah. Even though your spellcaster punching only takes
Ankle.
one action.
Okay,
Yeah,
my like.
Yeah, Ostion's just flaming around. One of his head's like holding his hand,
Oh, very hand.
Can you step when you're prone?
No, you can't.
Okay.
You can only
You
crawl
have to
or
crawl.
stand up. Then crawl for both.
Oh fuck it! It's gonna provoke either way. So first I'm gonna try to punch it so it doesn't provoke.
That is
Punch
done
it
with
from the
minus
ground.
2 though.
Cancel that by the flanker.
Yeah.
Oh my
My
god.
god, fucking it kicks is another common die roll.
It
It's a
gets
daze.
an attack on me, but I will
Daze.
try to daze it.
Where does those days come from? What did you
Man,
do?
I don't know if constructs are immune to non-lethal damage.
Oh, it's non-lethal?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't.
It
didn't
is
know
non-lethal
it's
damage.
Yeah, then I don't want to do it. I feel like it would be. So I'm going to stand up.
Okay, that does provoke. So let me see.
Okay. At least...
Okay, yeah,
Oh
but-
wait, it hit.
Oh no! Wait. So no, you were flat-footed, but the attack resolves after you have stood up, right?
Yes,
Like,
it does. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It does.
So in
I'm
that
not
case,
flat-footed.
it doesn't hit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank God.
nice. Okay, and then I punch it. And I
Oh,
actually
good.
Finally.
I mean, roll damage. Just Okay, nice. Yeah. You just take one of the horns, that have chopped off. You push it into the chest, and now, like from inside, it just shatters into various pieces. And that should
The thing I like
cause-
about this campaign is that we have actually been pushing unarmed attacks to quite a good amount in this one.
Yes,
It's
a
like-
lot of enemies weak to bludgeoning, which is
Yeah,
like, oh, let's punch it.
it's really nice that people actually use those.
Yeah.
That's not
Yeah,
monks.
I'll when my turn comes up, because I'm guessing we're out of initiative now.
Yeah.
Whenever the 6 seconds, I'll heal I'll get
Yeah,
Crow
you
back
will,
on his
Crow.
feet.
Nice.
I'll grab a chunk of this soldier, like something I think will make a good telekinetic projectile, like maybe like one of the horns or something.
Either the horn or
like
the tail probably work. Yeah.
Let's go with the horn. I'll just grab one and put it like kind of
Yeah, like
side
very-
next to my collarbones.
Very long curved horn. Yeah.
I thought you
Um,
said you had this one.
Yes, well, it seems you were more hurt. You took quite a good chunk on you as well, considering the crabble. It was a lot tougher than I expected.
Ostion is like staring at the window, by the way, while I like chat.
Yeah, Crow gets up and also joins Ostion in
You
looking
might like hear
towards
the
the
water
window.
when you come up closer.
Yeah. Right. There's a little audio thing.
That blood is
Um,
really trickling.
You you do see in the window like a silhouette in the darkness. There's like a little bit like they've retreated a little bit, but you hear them say, "I'm impressed. Enter. We have much to discuss." And the figure further retreats from the window, and the shutter gets closed.
Enter. Okay. Where do we enter?
My
Yeah,
turns
you
to a
you,
fox and we
you
jump
stand
through the
around.
window.
A little,
Crow
no,
starts
the door's on the
heading
second
towards
floor.
door. The Crow
Yeah, you
starts
start heading for the
towards-
door.
Oh, we can open it.
You open it up. You actually see the woman, going for the door.
Oh, what's your
Um,
door?
Greetings. Please follow me.
We follow her.
Ostion stares a little bit. Just a little glare. Not quite intimidating, but a little glare.
All right. Yeah. She doesn't react to that, leading you to further into the house to a grand staircase and the reception room, to the second floor, and you are led into the room eventually that the figure was speaking from, like this large office. You see a fireplace on the other end, with above it a large portrait of a figure. You see behind the desk, in front of this fireplace, is a bald man with, what would normally be darker skin, but it's gone.
Vampires.
It's gone kind of pale.
Lords, yes, bald vampires.
It's easier to maintain. That's my theory.
True.
When you're immortal. He has a high-color tunic on, pinned with a large diamond. Let me give you his art as
A
well.
little bit of a diamond, huh?
We knew what his name was, right?
Yes, Tobias Highridge. There we go. Servers.
Oh, it's very chill looking out there.
He doesn't actually look.
Greetings to you, Bloodlord Irish.
Yeah.
Greetings back. I apologize for that audition. I needed to know your abilities. If you had perished, I would have regretted it. Although, maybe in that case you would have stopped uncovering partisan documents.
That was merely a coincidence.
Yes.
I see.
And
Well,
know who we are.
I do, and you seem to know my name as well. You find yourself in the office of Tobias Highridge. I am a member of the tax collectors, the representative of Shore.
Yes. Well, then, since you know our history and whatnot and such, we can go straight to the matter why we are here, unless you have something you wish to discuss first.
Yes, I am not in the habit of wishing visitors a good day. I made an exception for you because I want something. And you, being my interpret guests, are going to deliver the thing for me.
And what would this be, then?
He kind of turns to the side and lifts a hand like over the fireplace, pointing towards the painting above it. Say, do you see this? This was my wife, Nepenthe. Gorgeous, was she not? And you see, in the painting is this woman. It's very large. It's like covering like up to the ceiling, of a hideous but somehow elegant hag. Like now that you've seen Arantavia, you recognize like the crooked back, the long nails. This one has like long curling horns as well, and her black hair is woven into an elaborate braid, and on her finger is this gleaming diamond ring. Yes, and he points towards it.
That
Yeah,
would be your
kinda-
wife, correct?
Sorry, what did you say?
That is your wife, correct?
Indeed. He was a member of a coven, along with Sani, Bride of the Sea. However, Sani betrayed her years ago and murdered my wife in her submerged lair. I think of Nepenthe every day as I rest, and I miss her every night as I hunt.
Wait, Jack, I thought covens normally were only 3 hags. Is that
I don't
not?
think that's the thing in
Is it not a thing in Pathfinder?
You haven't, well, Crow. You know a lot about hags. You've done your studies as well. Mai, you're not sure about the number of people in.
Okay, what was the coven
Magic.
called again?
Can try to roll. Grave.
vehicles. That's the name of the book, Pog.
Yeah. She was also a member of the Graveclaw? Or was
I
Irene in a different coven before the one she's currently within?
did not meddle in the affairs of my wife. We kept it pleasurable that way.
I suppose.
All I know is Nepenthe was murdered by Sani. I am not seeking revenge. All I need is my beloved's ring, her heartstone, which I gave to her at her wedding.
I could
Why
probably-
not revenge?
Revenge is a matter for plebeians. I like to think myself above it. No, I do not seek such trifling matters. All I need is the ring of my dear Nepenthe.
We can conjure up this ring. More than likely, as our intention was to anyways head to that table, that temple, and cut off Sunny's head.
You mean to travel there already? Kind of look surprised at this. And
What do you mean already?
you have business with Sani yourself?
Yes.
As with
That is
She-
why we came.
yes. Her and her coven
I'm glad-
meet their end.
Glad to have my suspicions confirmed that this was the dangerous individual he sought.
Yes.
Well, from what I've seen, is that you are certainly capable. However, Sani is powerful herself.
So was her sister.
More history than I thought of. Well, nevertheless, I would advise you against this. I merely seek the ring. If you do have business with Sani, that would get more physical. I urge you to do so after you've collected this item and brought it back to me,
Why is this?
because there's a chance you'll fail, and then I would have to search for new individuals to aid me in this. It would be a waste of everyone's time.
A practical man indeed.
Does she have
Yes.
Sorry, what does she have? What?
Does Sani have it?
Yes, I believe you will find it in her underwater lair. Sani
And
kept my wife's corpse, so I don't know why.
for a ritual of some kind, I'm sure. Hacks. Do that plenty. It could be your wife's corpse being reanimated, for we know.
If you do find the body, it would be difficult to bring it back with you. But try and let it be restored in peace. Destroy it if you must. Do not let it be Sani's plaything.
This can be done. Now, how do you, if you believe that we can just go there and get your ring and return without defeating Sunny, how do you think that is gonna happen? As if that was just possible for anyone, you would have surely found some capable in which some idiot would go there, not knowing the risks.
This town is filled with tradesmen and fishermen. It's the way I prefer it. Less complications. However, that does mean not many actual individuals that can come to this cause. And many are in league with Sani. They would not risk angering her so. No, outsiders is preferable.
I see. But how do you believe we are gonna get this ring? Yeah, just by asking, or what is your? Do you have a
No,
plan for this?
I would advise you to avoid contact altogether. She makes her home in a large temple. I believe it would be possible for you not to encounter Sani whatsoever and still retrieve the ring. That would be your best course of action.
It is underwater. We are not
Indeed.
fish.
Yes.
No, you are not.
And as you can see, she uses plate armor. It is inconvenient.
I do not know if the entirety of the temple is submerged. But perhaps you are lucky. Otherwise, I would advise you to prepare.
Do you happen to have any water breathing potions that you could lend us for aid for these assignments?
I do not.
Unfortunate. Tell me about these other powerful individuals in this town who are in lake with her. We have heard that Ishkar and Sanakister at least hold some power here.
Make me a diplomacy check. As you've been in this conversation for a little bit.
I'll take it.
You'll take it? Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to hear about only 7.
Yes, I assume the reason you came to me was for a similar reason. The master of the lodge, a representative of the Builders League. This family has made dire mistakes concerning Sani. I wouldn't trust them in this manner. They are intertwined, I would say. Perhaps they regret doing so, but they will not be easily forgiven. At least not physically.
Yes, the child is in deep trouble recently.
Indeed. There have been those knowledgeable trying to redeem the sickness to no avail. I do have my sympathies for the family. They are good folk otherwise.
Unfortunately, we do not have healer capabilities of those that are probably required for this disease. That would be a solution.
The tradesman of the customs office, he is simple man all in all. Effective, efficient, keeps his town running in a way that I prefer. What he knows of Sani, I do not. Perhaps he has information that has not come to my ears. He will have been closer to her than I have been. I have made my intentions towards Sani quite clear.
And he is still a trustworthy individual.
When it comes to commerce, yes. Other matters, I have not deemed to trust him. But perhaps. He has a good reputation around the markets. I would say he's a good man, all in all.
How do people usually get to Sunny's temple?
They swim.
Take a boat? They swim.
The entrance, I believe, is
Yeah.
quite far underwater.
It also sounds like, even if we do not have the potions we need, you have the means to let us acquire them.
Give me a diplomacy check, also.
Sure. Let's see. Public, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thomas
Oh
is
my
like,
God.
oh
God.
god,
Rerolled. I'll use my hero point on that.
thank you.
That would be advisable. Okay, that's
Oh my
that is
God.
better.
Well,
I mean,
at
that's
least
It's not a
fail.
critical fail, you know?
Yeah, check. What's 17?
He thinks on the statement for a while and says, if you are successful, you will have the goodwill and support of the Tax Collectors Union. However, until that is done, you do not have it. This is a barter I'm offering. If you propose to make it more difficult, I will be disappointed. You have proven yourself qualified. I'm sure you can retrieve these items you need otherwise yourself.
Yeah, Hosman doesn't say anything, just kind of looks at it. And then just like, probably waits for
Carol
Try to
looks
say
like he's
something.
pondering for a moment, for a second. Very well. If you don't mind, we would like to discuss this deal between ourselves, report for time, and then return to you with an answer. We do not need much time, only a few minutes. So, if you have any space here that we could use to ourselves, that would be.
That is fine. However, you need not return. If you do not come back with my ring, I will consider our business to have concluded. No harm, no foul. If you do return with the ring, you will be in my credit, in my debts. I will be in your debts.
Yeah, we will be in his debt.
I will be in your debts.
That's
Yeah.
not how that works.
Very well. This works for us as well.
Okay,
We
yeah,
will,
awesome.
we will then see each other if we do come up with a ring. We can.
Until next
Good fortunes in your endeavors.
Same to you.
Okay. Yeah, he gives you a relatively friendly nod, and has the woman Lixel escort you out of the estates. You find yourself back on the streets.
Well, let's find a place to talk where there's no prying ears.
We find somewhere to talk where there's no prying
No,
ears.
fine, yeah, sure.
All right. Yeah, you head over to like one of the alleys around this neighborhood. Yeah, that's fine.
No.
Oscar will, well, we're talking, I guess, like, Oscar's kind of like half listening while he, like, refocuses a little bit,
Okay.
It's like kind of turning, like, listening, but in his mind, he's actually focused a lot on just repeating the name of Abraxas, like, in his head over and over.
Okay. One thing that does come to my mind is that we have directly walked into the mansion of Tobias Firelight. This certainly has probably been talked about by some people that these strangers who armed walked their way there as their first dealing of any of the individuals in this town. This means that Sunny will be on her guard if she has heard of this. So, one of our options is to talk to Stana Keystone. Nevertheless, don't mention her the actual details of our business, but to alleviate this concern and see what she has anything interesting to say. Other than that, I believe we are going to acquire this ring for Tobias if we can. Correct?
I don't see a reason why we wouldn't.
I would not bother to do it first in return, or going back to the roof ahead.
Yes, I agree that we
His
take the head.
concerns of us failing does not concern me.
I agree. Time is of essence to a degree. We are not in a rush, but
If we steal once and she finds out, she will be harder to attack again.
yes.
My
Is
biggest
more-
concern is the fact that he said that the entrance was very deep below this water.
Yeah, that's.
We
need to-
cannot get to her without magic.
I looked up
Yeah.
the prices, and I have enough for a single water breathing potion. If
I
do it
can
for
barely
one
afford
tariff.
myself lodging after buying them all. But I can. We will need to acquire funds before we would be going there then. And we would probably want to buy more than one potion
Perhaps
per
the
person.
builders, if they are interested, can help. We did good work for them before.
Yes. The problem is that as Tobias said, I'm sure he has his own interest too against the builders in any either case, but I'm afraid that he is going to. Well, I was already afraid of how trustworthy Stark Eastern would be considering the whole business. I'm sure she would
You
like.
however trust one whose own wife was a hag and a member of the coven which we are currently trying to destroy. I would rather trust the others.
I would not
Well,
trust any
what
of them.
Was
much
not the
damage.
member of the buildings leagues the one? Wait, what? Who was the ones with the son that's sick?
That's the
That is a
builders.
That's the
builders
builders. Yeah,
league.
yeah. Wasn't the builders league the ones who have made a deal with the hag and is currently suffering the consequences?
Yes. The problem with that is that they would more than likely get out of the deal. Problem there is that if they were to, let's say, betray us to an hate the hag, then that
Why would they do that?
would go. If that were to get them out of the curse that the hag has put on them, that is the hag might be satisfied enough.
I think that is too much worry to have. I am more concerned with this one. They married a hag. The body is still there. We are being sent in, and yet you trust that more than someone whose child is dying at their hands.
I don't see your point.
Why trust the Blood Lord, but not the Builders League?
Because the son can still be saved. The hag's their wife will not.
We do not know that about the wife. All we have is his word for it.
It's and the rest of the time, but yes. I did not notice him lying to us when he told his story.
Perhaps when we speak to the Builders League, you can see if you notice them lying to us.
Perhaps. Problem is, I do not wish to tell the Builders League what we are here to do, so that will make the discussion slightly more probable, but
It is a mistake. Their child is dying. And you believe they still have enough love to make a deal with the creature doing it.
people desperate.
If they believe that Cyrene will remove the curse of their child is higher than their belief that we will succeed, then they probably will.
Why would she do so just because they tell her what?
Desperate people use desperate measures.
What are you suggesting they do? What measure do they do with us?
They tell Sunny what we are here for.
Yeah, also and why would that matter? If
Sunny
she finds
will
out,
never-
we have to kill her anyway.
Yes, but she will
They
be more
might tell us
prepared.
false information that's used to trap us.
Anyone
that's
might
well.
tell us this. I do not understand why you believe they have a love for this creature.
I don't
Why do you
believe they
think-
do.
I don't think anyone here has that much love for the creature, but some might be more afraid. A lot of them are going to be more afraid of her than us.
Only a coward would make a deal with somebody killing their child.
Yes, And there's plenty of covers in this
And
land.
why do you assume they are one? But you do not assume the mayor is a liar. We have not even spoken to them, and all you believe is the words of the mayor, who obviously there is no love lost between their two organizations.
Yes. No, you are correct on that one, but this everything so far has matched what I told about when I originally heard rumors about these individuals. So that is why I am. My opinion is what it is on the matter. But I do agree still that we should go talk to the Builders League. You should probably recover first, because every powerful individual in this land seem to have a fetish for combat, or gladiatorial combat before having a civil discussion.
I'm fine with recovering for a bit.
Okay, so you guys maybe head over to an inn for a little while, take a breather, heal on up.
How many heals do you need?
I need like 3.
One.
And I need. Are you hurt at all, Ian?
Yeah, I need one. I'm done both.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll medicine for myself first. Okay, I succeed on myself. Let's see if that really gets what you need.
I
Yeah.
need 3, unless.
I still need 3. And he
Do one on me as
will
well.
try on both of you. So
Yeah, you can try both, I guess.
Ostian
I'll
gets
use
first.
one on you on my first one. I'll just keep
Well, I
healing
don't
you.
even need.
Yeah, if you guys take like an hour, I'll say all of you can like
Yeah, sure.
heal up.
Yeah,
to
yes,
full,
take an
so-
hour and heal up.
Nice, nice.
Cool.
Hmm.
And then you wanted to make your way over to the Builders League house, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, so relatively easy to find as well.
We should before that probably discuss what we have actually said then, because
Ah.
we never did that with that.
Sure. Go ahead.
Now, what is our story for the Builders League? Ostian believes we should tell what we are after, correct?
Yeah, also not.
What are your thoughts, Mai?
I'm honestly, even before that, interested in how people in the city even get down and are able to make deals with her in the first place. If it's so deep down.
Well, that seems to be what we make correct. That is what we're told. I don't see a
Many
reason for
of
her
the
to even to
people.
lie about that matter.
Wait, how did what?
He said like, how do I Goro asked the guy, the mayor, how do people
that
get
they
to
swim.
there normally? And he said swimming.
Okay, people get swim. Okay. I guess you could technically get like they are like air bladders or whatever they're called, air kind of like airbags kind of things. You can like get an extra breath.
Needed just all of those.
Yeah, a lot of those. They are, I suppose, they are apparently places within that within the temple that are still filled with air.
Yeah, so I would imagine though that lair itself is filled with that is in the temple. So either we need to figure out a plan beforehand to get her out of there, like we did the last one. Or
How about we burn the part that's not adored?
problem is that water is great at destroying fire. Electrifying it would be a better solution.
What would be the benefit of burning it? He then will, of course, know we are coming. That was why you did not want us to say what we were doing.
No, I was just playing devil's advocate and taking his side on this. I don't really care if we talk to the build what we say to the Builders League.
But you think fire
I
will
trust them
bring
as
her
far
out
as I
to
can throw
fight?
them.
I would almost prefer we somehow make her come to land. If that is not possible, then fire if you can. Does not hurt.
It would be preferable if we could get her to come on land, yes.
Yes.
I'm not sure how we would ever be able
I
We
to.
did not even ask. We should have asked if she ever visits the town itself.
From like rumors Crow was listening to earlier, did those ever mention her leaving the temple? Last when Crow was staying there.
No, from what you've heard, yeah, you haven't heard much about the deal specifically, but it seems to be like these deals are made within the temple.
At least from what I've listened to rumors about the deals, we never left them. But she might not. She at least is honest in saying as a sister, perhaps. So. But Maya, you don't mind us telling the Builder Sleep what we after?
No. As long as the final result is us killing Serena, I don't care.
Yes. Well, as long as she doesn't try to kill us, we don't need to kill her.
No, we're killing her.
Serena? You wish to kill Serena?
That's the head name of the
Tani.
hag, right?
You mean no? Serena.
This is
the
Tana.
Golden League.
Serana is
Yeah.
okay, never mind.
Sani's a name
Yes,
tag.
Sani, okay.
Yeah, Sani
I
is
can
the hag.
Stop having multiple people with the same. Well, I'm beginning. Anyway, yeah, we're definitely killing the hag no matter what.
Of course.
The Builders League people, I don't care.
Well,
They are in our debt already. We did them
Well,
a great favor.
we did do
I thought they already paid with that, with the deal
Yes,
when
they
they
did.
did.
Perhaps
Well, let
I
us have
still
a dis-
believe we will be in there. Good books.
Yes, let
Our
us have a
names
dis-
apparently have traveled far already.
This is true. Let's have a discussion with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you after grabbing something to drink, for some of you, you head over to the seaside, and close to the tall cliff is a very old building. You can see this one's made of like a sturdy gray stone. It used to be quite tall, like very many floors. Now some of them appear to have been like taken by the ocean. The building itself is square and solid, and roofed with black slate tiles. You can see a wooden boardwalk supported by like very thick tree trunks, like into the watery breach that leads from the fish market to the lodge itself, to like one of the floors in the middle of the building. And you can see a balcony that, or it used to be a balcony, is now rebuilt into like double doors. As you stand in front of the building, you can see like most of the windows are covered with black curtains, but you can see on the uppermost floor a lamp burning dimly.
Okay, if it's kind of like if it seems like kind of it seems like a house, right? Yes.
Yeah, it's like a lodge, like a large, building. Yeah, a large official building.
Okay, but it's not like it's like a home. It's not like an official building that people would.
No, it's hard to say exactly, but it seems to be too big for a home. Just like you can surmise from there's like 3 levels at least fully above water, so it used to be either 4 or 5 levels.
Okay, yeah.
And
Okay.
it's
Does it have like a sign?
yeah, it's
for it?
bigger than
There's
the
no
house
one
that
standing by
the
the door or anything, right?
Lord had. No, there's no one standing outside, and there doesn't appear to be a sign outside either.
And also kind of acts as if he's going to walk into the door unless anyone stops him.
Yeah, Crow will also.
You make your way over the wooden walkway
let's get a
over
height,
to the balcony. And knock on the door. Pretty soon after, actually, the door opens and you're greeted by a ghoul. That's you can still see some tufts of gray hair, and in its face you can see that this person was very old when they got turned into its undead form.
Mm-hmm.
They greet you with a hello. How may the Brothers League serve you?
We are here to. I am Crow, and these are my accomplices. We wish to talk with Starnak Eastern.
Understood. Please follow me. And he, so like with a bent back, he opens the door and leads you to, kind of like a reading room. And he waits at the entrance and says, I will deliver your quest to the Grandmaster. Please do wait here.
Man, that's such high you.
Yeah, and you're waiting in this.
How
this
long is How high is Grandmaster in like a People's League? Is that thing?
You can roll a lore check, society.
Society.
What I'm hearing is a straight no. It's just a lore that I can roll.
Always.
Always.
Because we're in Geb, can I use undead?
No.
Man, that's an OP roll.
Yeah, you know the Grandmaster for sure is a high rank. You know that. Well, you've heard that they're usually old titles, like as in from the creation of Gab itself, the country. They usually go back far. It's not easily you get granted the title of Grandmaster. You've also heard that a Grandmaster has a special ear to Ghost King Gab himself.
Whoa.
Interesting.
Fancy.
Fancy.
Yes, and you. Oh, sorry.
That's what all Crow says.
All right. Yeah, you are waiting in this musty room. Like the lines or the walls are lined with shelves and dusty books. A brief look at these books shows you that they're mostly filled with architecture, engineering, design. There's some classical literature in there, but no, you can see a lot of books dealing with architecture and the Builders League, like records. And you are alone in the room for a few minutes if you do still wish to discuss anything.
Crow at some point comments. Now, where are the attackers this time? Or do they come? Or do they come?
I
Hear a window.
Also, looks at the books. The attack could be worse. Could be a test of another kind.
Oh, that would be horrible, wouldn't it? Maybe perhaps the table is going to be animated.
Yeah,
Maybe
you say this. You all look at the table, and you don't notice the unseen assailant coming from the hallway. It's a woman carrying a lantern, as the entire house is still dark. The woman, can I do it like this? Oh no, I have to go to dark alley. No! Dark alley, and then this. Find this woman.
Human?
Yeah, a human, living human.
Weirdo.
Female comes into the room bearing a lamp and says, I'm told you wish to see me. Do, please be quick about it. My son is ill, and I'm tending to him.
We are aware of the servant. Well, let's get to the matter. We you have heard our name. I don't know if you know we are past or not. And do you care about that?
I do not know you. You don't seem to be from Shadow Shore, but I don't know why I would.
Yes, we are from Great Urge. Originally.
She seems kind of frazzled. Like you can definitely see very tired eyes.
The current owners of the Galak Manor. Or 3 of the 4 anyways. If any of those places mean anything to you. We are here to deal with an individual who we believe to be a great threat to Gap itself. And we wish to talk to all the people as well as you are one of the more powerful people in Shaush, or we wish to speak with you before going on this matter.
Alright, that's interesting. Who are you talking of?
Sunny,
Our town's lawyer?
What'd you say? Our town's what, Jacko?
Our town's
Lawyer.
lawyer? Yeah, you can find her in the town's old temple to Rogathoa. A temple constructed by the League, I'll note. As many of Stelosaur's best and most long-lasting buildings were.
Don't you wish to find a cure for your son?
More than anything.
She is the.
How do you
cause.
know of my son?
Well,
Do you know what ails him?
I tend to do a great deal of investigating when I get to somewhere. I have heard rumors that go about the town.
Okay, give me a make an impression check. Give me that sweet 30 plus.
Let's see. I mean, 26 is still like okay. Considering
Acceptable,
most
I guess.
people don't have plus 16 at this point.
It's fine. Yeah, you can see she begins nodding to herself and says, "Alright, will you come with me then? Come see what that hag has done to my beautiful boy."
Let's have it.
Okay, yeah, she turns around and leads with the lantern held high. She leads you upstairs towards a fifth floor on the building. So the top floor basically, into a room with a large four-poster bed in the middle, or like in the middle of the room, like towards one end of the wall. You see the bed is covered in thick black quilting and completely concealed by a black velvet shroud. You see along the walls are various portraits of like very distinguished individuals, so like in formal clothing and stiff poses, and like along one of the walls is a large window that looks over the town itself. And she walks over to the bed and like removes like a side of the shroud so that she can look into the bed itself. And you can see inside of it is a like laying against a bed of cushions, a man, very frail. You can see his cheeks are sunken in, his eyes are like closed and weak, like sweating, breathing heavily. And you can see, she says as she opens this up, she says, "This is my son, Blafkat." As she puts like the lamp on like a iron fixture like next to the bed, like it's in the shape of a skeleton. And she says, "He longed to escape the family shadow and have a prosperous business of his own. So he made a bargain with Sani, Bride of the Sea. And, well, his business prospered. But as every new client or customer came, he grew sicker. Now, his coffers are full, and he lays dying."
Even with with all the power of coffers and money, no cure has been found.
And many come, as she like sits on the edge and like she takes like a motionless hand of the son. No one could remedy it.
Would that like what did the book we had do? Like it had something to do with like a anti-hag magic bullshit, but I don't remember exactly what it did.
Yeah, you know the Hunter's Handbook. If you are invested in it and use like are under the effect of a spell coming from that book, then you can end that effect to like protect yourself against hag magic. So it's for like casters to like
Yeah, so
be
it's
more
from that book. Yeah.
to be more protective against like the weird magic that hags possess.
Not in your book, Ostian, about this kind of magic, correct?
No, I kind of found the only spell I guess was in there that I well was like the curse of like the hag's fruit that wouldn't have this effect. I don't believe. Also kind of shakes his head a little bit. Yeah, I'll try to cast detect magic to see if I think there's like magical curse or something affecting him.
Let me see. No, you don't detect any magic. Yeah, and as you guys are thinking on this, please.
Knowledge roll, knowledge on, like trying to figure out what's happening to him. More exactly, other than it's probably a curse of some kind.
Yeah, it could be an
Or something like that, disease curse or whatever. Would be the correct word. Okay, there's a +2 on this if it's a cursed creature or haunt related. If this would cause a recall knowledge for cursed creature or haunt, there's a +2 on this roll.
Okay. Let me check. Yeah, if this is the consequence of a deal, then it would definitely be magical in nature. So it would like Austin would be able to sense it, for example.
Okay. But I couldn't sense it.
Curious. As far as I know of deals made with individuals possessing such magical capabilities, those would lend it without magic. Not those who are capable of detecting it would be able to do so.
I've had both clerics and mages look at him, to no avail. As far as my knowledge goes, I only know of one solution. You can see she kind of hesitates at that part, but then nods to herself.
What would that one be?
Another deal with the hag, I'm guessing? Or just turn him into undead?
She kind of like looks at you. I do not wish my son to suffer such a fate, no. I'm speaking of... She says, well, the Lodge of the Builders League contains many secrets, and this one's secrets are known only to me and my son. In the Keystone, at the base of this building, now deep underwater, in a secret compartment where we hid many treasures, there is a item there, a potion. This potion, if my son were to drink it, it would mean he would be free of this disease. I'm sure of it.
And I'm guessing there's a very good reason why you haven't bought a bunch of water-breathing potions and had some thugs go down there and get it.
Indeed, the deeper parts of Salashore are haunted by many creatures. The manner in which the Keystone can be opened has been lost as well. If this were a trivial task, I would even do it myself, but it is not.
So, it's protected by a ward? Safe?
It is a secret vault, yes. I'm unsure of how to open it, but if you do, anything other than a potion is yours. I have no need for it.
Do you have the blueprints of the temple itself? Those would be quite useful.
Blueprints of the temple? You mean Sani's?
Yeah, you know she's talking about a different building team.
Oh, she's talking about
Yeah, it's
oh,
underneath.
Yeah,
It's
she's-
literally this
Okay,
building,
okay.
now.
just underneath.
Yeah, she's talking about the basement
Of the
right
basement,
now.
yeah.
of
Yeah,
the
but
Builders
it's the
League.
basement.
Oh, buildings of this build. Okay.
Yeah,
so
it's
like
this
the lower
building.
levels.
Oh,
of this
okay,
building.
okay.
But of
okay.
course, she is a member of the Builders League, so
Yeah, yeah.
did
Okay,
you meet
but
at
that case,
temple?
Crow doesn't say that. Okay, I missed that. I thought it was like them
Yeah,
both
yeah, yeah.
sons.
But I mean, Austin will
Everyone
actually
is
say,
sending
like,
us on different missions in
Yeah.
the building where the hag is.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
no one gets killed.
yeah. I was thinking we have 2 fetch missions in the damn hack then.
Austin will be like,
be-
you said you built the temple that the hag is in. Do you know?
Long ago, yes.
Do you still have the designs?
Yeah, also give me diplomacy also.
But I'm so bad at it for some reason.
You extension.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to shut it the whole
It's like-
time.
like a
I'm gonna
maker
put
request.
I mean,
13 in my-
obviously I am. I'm like, you got like it's a.
Hey!
Are you so bad at it, though?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
I mean, okay,
don't know
plus
how
13
it's-
is pretty good
yeah,
anyway.
it's-
I don't have. Yeah, I don't have it in plus 12, but yeah.
Yeah, like it's still like.
Yeah,
also,
I mean, I'm like a
She,
trained, charismatic ally.
yeah, high charisma helps.
Yeah, she looks at you also, and then she thinks, like honestly, and says, perhaps the building is among the oldest in town. That we could have records of it. I would have to go back into our logs. I'll do my best to find them if you wish to help me.
We will need them.
Alright. Yes, if you save my son, I will do my best in retrieving those,
Well,
You
those
have
blueprints.
the ones. Did you build this building? So you might have. We might easier find our way to the vault.
Yes. Or at least predict any possible traps and other things.
I don't know how familiar you are with the Builders League, but they prohibit me from sharing our secrets. Even asking you to do this much is going against much of what we do. I can give you a brief explanation of the basement, so that you'll at least find the vault itself.
Well,
That is fair enough.
That is
Concerning,
is the place submerged? Or are we gonna be
Yeah, it's
fine?
submerged. That's one of the main problems right here. that it's
yes,
submerged.
the bottom
Okay.
2 levels are fully submerged. And
Hmm.
It is open to the elements. There might be things lurking there. Concerning the
Give us
temple,
description.
I do wish, I must say, in honesty, Sani has been there for a time. Whatever foul deeds she does down there, it might have changed things. Might not be the same as these blueprints. She lures many naive young women and men down there for her dark deeds.
Regardless, it will be beneficial.
Yes,
Do you have a... Oh, go ahead.
Onto the matter of the keystone. It is in the lowest level of the lodge, about 20 feet underwater. There is obviously no light down there anymore. I can recommend you some merchants, perhaps, that can provide a discount on items you might need, potions of water breathing. The stairs are easy to find, but the basement is blocked by double doors of black stone. And there's mechanisms that I can... it's probably best if I write them down. They're hard to remember.
Indeed.
For you to open these doors. Past them, you'll come into the meeting chamber. Well, what was once the proud meeting chamber of the Builders League. You would be able to see. You'll recognize it by. Let's see. Sorry. It's on the opposite side of this chamber would be more set of stairs ascending to a black door That door is
Friendly?
where you see the vault of the keystone.
Some nods.
Okay, that doesn't seem too far. We would need a set of water-breathing
Would you
potions
be
do
able to
that.
provide us some monetary assistance as we are running low on funds as a preliminary payment for us getting this keystone? But what we would be used to buy the equipment we need to gather down there.
I regret to say I'm low on funds myself, with obviously this ordeal, but also our family has gone into disrepute. The Builders League is out, and the fact that Shallow Shore has so obviously succumbed to the ocean means that I am not as well off as I used to. The best I can offer you is if you mention my name to the merchants of the markets, they can provide you a larger discount.
I'll see your nods.
Oh well, perhaps
If
then
that
we
is
need to
what you
find-
can offer, there is no stopping
Yes.
it. Once
We
we have
will
what
do
we buy, we'll help you.
Yes. Well then, I believe our plan then is to figure out how whether we can afford everything we need. If we cannot, we'll figure out how to get the funds, and then we will come back here and get to this keystone of yours.
You have given me some hope that I must admit I lost in recent weeks. I hope for your swift return. She kind of stands up.
And you should probably not mention. If possible, we would like not. We would not like anyone to hear about what we are here for. That matter, not even your servants, if possible. We would like to remain
But
surprised.
as long as my son is cured, everything else falls to the wayside. Have my word.
Thank you. We will do our best to aid you as soon as we can.
We
She
leave,
nods, yeah.
and we
You are
check the
escorted
discount.
into-
How big's the discount?
Yeah, you
100%.
head back
Big
to
deal,
to the markets, and mentioning Stana's name, you get a 50% discount on anything
50%.
Okay, that's pretty
magically
big.
I
water
can afford
related.
2 water-breathing potions.
Can Ostium afford any?
I can afford one.
Oh,
So
that's
we
I
pretty.
mean,
have
Osteon
three.
is seriously considering selling his staff, actually. It seems so short-sighted, but it's so hard without having any.
Let's figure this out next time, because I've kind of planted other stuff and.
Yeah, I think that's a good ending point.
And I mean, Crow does carry like smoke sticks and antidotes and whatnot. Like we could sell those. They give like 1.5 gold each, and he has like 4 total of those things, so we can get 6 gold that way.
Yeah, I could sell like a scroll of content language or some shit. It's kind of nice, though, especially if you're like going.
Yeah, like lots of
Yeah,
those things. Like I would like to keep some antidotes. The smoke sticks are not bad and stuff like that. But
So
like,
this ventriloquist
Never
ring
know.
for 30 gold, but it's so nice just to have.
uh,
But also, like, I mean, the potion of water boom gives how long?
An hour, I think.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we're able to also find some
I
stuff
think
we
the
can sell
vault,
in the
because
thing,
it's
right?
so low, it's not that far down at all.
Yeah, an
We're
hour
only
should
like
be
20
enough, I
feet.
hope, right?
yeah, I mean, unless we need to rest them. That's the problem. We need to
Yeah,
rest
but then
before
we
we
just,
fight.
yeah.
But even then, it's 10 minutes per heal for mine.
It depends how
Yeah.
big it is. For sure,
Yeah,
it
it
could be
depends on
longer,
how big
but
a heal we need.
yeah, we just.
I mean,
we'll
I
have to-
suppose like if we do need to get out of that, if we don't have time, we can retreat out of there and then.
Exactly
buy
right.
potions.
And maybe we find something worth some money when we're down there, whatever, right? And then like.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we're probably okay. Let's buy the tree and then like go down there next time.
Okay.
I'll
So,
do
so if it's 11 gold basic, 50%, so 5.5 gold.
Yeah, so I'll just remove 11 gold for
Yeah,
myself
also
and get
buy
my.
one.
So,
Cool, but,
give
okay.
yourself 1, by the way.
Yeah. Wait, no, you
What
don't need to.
potion of water breathing is the name, right? Somewhere.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so flat-footed though, Monka. That'll be.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's to
Or we
also.
could.
catch
Oh,
up on your
Crow
swimming
needs to
lessons.
reinvest to his other
We
weapon.
could
though.
prepare for 4 days, and I wouldn't be. It wouldn't
Oh,
be any
let's-
worse.
If everyone's doing this only 3
I
days.
don't think for the Volt.
Yeah, I
right?
don't think for
Maybe-
this gal, but for Sunny, sure. Crow might need to one day to swap her the weapon implement though, but that we can figure out because he can't shoot the gun anymore, right? So,
Yeah, you would need 1 day, right, for changing your
yeah.
regalia.
Well, not
We're gonna
regalia,
get
but
gold,
the
we're
weapon
gonna get
implement.
rich in 1 day.
Oh, I thought they were all called regalia, just like weapon.
No, regalia is the
Oh,
specific name of
it's
one
okay.
category.
Just weapon. Okay.
Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna go
Yeah.
take a look and take a
Sure,
look.
see you.
Have fun.
Yeah,
Episodes.
bye.
Goodbye.
Have fun. Thank you.